no push, I do it all for me. Keep a couple real hitters, got them on call for me. Money moving, got it in the market where it ought to be.
Alright guys, today is episode 7 of the build series. This episode is gonna be dragged out over a period of time because I'm actually going to Crankworx in 2 days. So this is filmed prior Crankworx and will be released after. A couple of things have happened to the park. We actually extended this wall here in the background here. In episode 6 we tried the hip box and finished up all of that, but then we realized quickly that this wall is not wide enough. So we did actually extend it from here to there, which should be around 140 centimeters maybe, around there. And this is actually gonna end up being a bit of a bowl corner thing when we keep on building the rest of the park, but that is for a lot of other videos. Now we're actually gonna put on birch ply on this whole surface here. So all the boys have just been finishing up all the last couple details, and then we're actually gonna start putting on the 9mm ply, which is gonna be birch plywood, which is really fine and nice, and it's gonna be the cherry on the top of the ice cream, or whatever you say in English. That's a Swedish saying actually. To this really construction plywood, it doesn't look nice at all. And with the birch ply, it's actually gonna be super even, and you're gonna see all the transitions in a different way. But anyways, yeah, this wall is extended, so now you can actually hit that hip without going into the wall there. And as you can see here, we do have a massive pipe that is gonna go on to the bowl corner over there. So the guys have been milling out where it's gonna sit, and yeah, basically they're gonna have to wait for the birch so they can finish up that. They've actually been painting all the sides of the landings. We're gonna go for a dark gray color, because if you look at the beams in the ceiling, it's dark gray, so it's gonna match. And it's gonna just keep it really fresh and professional. Like, I don't like when you put a lot of colors in a skate park. It looks a bit weird and it doesn't look as proper. So I just like when everything matches, and then also the white on the walls to the gray, and then to the really nice bright and really nice plywood is gonna be. This had happened. I forgot to say about that. There was a huge question mark when we built what we wanted to do here in the corner, and after consulting with a couple locals and just going back and forth between me and the guys, we ended up going for trying to do the ultimate no-spoke feature, like an ultimate no-spoke step up, and I think we're there. I haven't tried it yet. I did go here a couple days ago and tried the old version, but then we just tweaked it yet again. Like, that's what we've been doing throughout the whole park. We've been tweaking, doing that, and it ends up being a really good result. So yeah, this one looks really nice. We want it to be like a really steep no spunk thing, and then also like a short step up, so you can do no spins stuff, and if you even want to just air it and do your first bar spin, it's going to be a really comfortable and nice step up. As you can see, it's quite a nice landing. It's the same angle on that landing as the box jump landing, same height as well. It looks like a really ideal and nice and safe step up, both for no spunks, but then also just for doing tricks over. For the first couple of times you're going to try 360, for example, or bar spin, or upper bar spin, it's going to be a perfect place for you to try that. And also for us that are a bit more advanced, we can play with no spunks and stuff. And I haven't said this to the guys yet, but it would be nice to cover that window up and maybe put a wall right there. So that is the main thing we're gonna do today. We're gonna try that and ride bikes, and then I'm gonna come back off the Crankworx when they're birching away on this whole section here. It's gonna take a lot of time. Just to be clear, one plywood has 5 screws that way, and then I don't even know how many that way. And for the birch, they need to drill a hole before screwing them in on every single plywood. Yeah, Andreas look in the back there wasn't too excited about that. But so you guys get a perspective, that's gonna take a lot of time. And all of these small margins and stuff, there's no room for any spacing between anywhere. So it's basically, you're gonna be able to just go on your naked butt and slide down, and you won't get things in your ass. Oh, what? The boys also built this, a really robust door, so we have a lot of stuff here. There we go. A really nice and robust wall, so we have a lot of area. What are we gonna do here? No.
Homeless guy can in there.
Yeah, in my home.
You can put your bed in there.
Yes.
No, so that's a really nice addition to the park. That's always something that you lack at skate parks and stuff. Also, another thing I didn't show in the last episode was that we decided to not go for flooring all the way in ply. We wanted to do like concrete here in case we want to like go in with some sort of machine, a skylift, whatever, fix the lights and stuff. We don't want to go into the plywood, so we just said that we're gonna go for concrete there. And the boys did an insane not transition, but also almost like fade out to that. This is like, how much is that?
3, maybe 2.
2 millimeters, and it's super like. They glued it to the floor, so it's not gonna like break when you ride onto it, and it's super silent as well, which is really nice. And yeah, basically that's it. A lot of things have happened over the last few weeks, but maybe not things that like building up a massive box jump. That makes a huge difference. But we actually did add a feature, extended that, painted everywhere, storage, and now we're gonna ride bikes. It's quite convenient that as soon as I show up with the camera, you take your shirt off. Oh! Pretty safe to say that we actually nailed it. First couple runs and it feels like it's a success. All the tricks comes really easy. Alright, so I know it's been a couple weeks since I last updated you guys on the skate park process. The boys haven't been having a break, but I've been away for Crankworx and stuff like that, and they've been working non-stop on finishing up the last top sheet, the birch ply, on the whole park. I don't even know how I'm gonna show you guys this, but I'm just gonna spin a quick B-roll to show you guys all the details. Obviously you guys know that they put on the birch ply and stuff. This is the old construction plywood that they use, and already then it felt amazing riding it, but then they put on this layer of birch ply, which is 9 millimeters, and apparently every single sheet wasn't perfectly straight, and when they order stuff like that, it needs to be 100% perfect, and they had to recut every single plywood. Only now they put up 270 pieces of plywood plus, a bit more than that, and then they put 20,000 screws in all of them together, and then they had to pre-drill all of the screws as well to make the plywood not crack and make it seamless so no one gets injured on any screws and stuff like that. So it's pretty safe to say that I put down a lot of time. So it's been almost 2 months, and the boys have been going at it non-stop, and they've been in here now for 4 months almost, just finishing up this main area of the park. Now we're actually moving into a bit of a summer break before we actually start designing and building this area. This whole place here is obviously going to be full skate park as well. It's going to be a bit of a smaller version than this, because this is very big and progressive, and this area here is going to be more jibby and techy and fun for all sorts of levels to ride. Yeah, the boys are in a dying need of a summer break and a bit of a vacation, so we're gonna have a bit of a break on the whole skate park series. Today, Emil Johansson and Lucas Skuld, my 2 friends, are coming here, and they're gonna ride it, and it's gonna be the first 2 people that I see, except from Philip and the builders, riding this place. So it's very, very exciting, and I'm super keen on that. Yeah, I just want to see how people react and when they ride it for the first time, and how they can handle it. This park is a masterpiece. Like, if you look at it, everything is so perfect. It looks 10 times better when they put on the birch ply. It looks professional. It looks like something you see on a TV or in a dream somewhere. I don't even know how to describe this. You guys are probably gonna think that I'm a geek, but the way they did everything here and how perfect they made everything look is absolutely insane. Even just like the round edges here, everywhere. Look how everything just flows together. It's so much cooler and better. Obviously quite a lot to do still. Apart from this, we're gonna have to fix the area underneath. Can you imagine having to cut 270 pieces of plywood plus? They said that they have 320 something, but they didn't use all of them. And they had to make every single angle 90-degree perfect all the way around before starting to work with them. Because you put on plywood over a bigger surface like that, you kind of need it to be straight, because otherwise everything is just going to start moving slightly. Today the boys are actually working on putting on the last piece of the puzzle, which is going to be the black coping that goes all the way around the bowl corner there, and that's going to be a very, very cool detail to the whole park. And it's also going to feel a lot better riding this one. You can pop a lot bigger, and then you can also like see where you land, because everything is so seamless now with the birch ply on, so it's quite hard to see where you're riding and stuff. So it's going to be a good mark with a black line all the way around, so you know where to jump in from the wall rides and stuff like that.
It was absolutely amazing to see the boys have their first couple laps, and they seem to love it. I've had a few sessions and the place is unreal. Comment down below if you want to see a full riding video. I'm keen to go film it.